bro, when I was in middle school, every time I would walk by the high school, the freshmen deadass looked like adults to me, bro. The sophomores looked like tax-paying citizens. I saw juniors as grown men with a wife and kids, and seniors, bro, I couldn't tell the difference between a senior and a senior citizen, bro. And that's because in grade 7, I saw me and all my homies as fully developed, mature, and respectable humans, and that was simply cap. Cause now when I look back at a picture of us in grade 7, I see a bunch of little babies, bro. Yada yada yada. What does this have to do with stealing a guy's vape? We stole a vape from a senior in high school, and we were in grade 7, bro. And when I say we, I mean Billy. Billy stole that shit, and me and Bob were accomplices. Now, if you ask me back in the day,
Chains, for real, you're awfully small, scrawny, weak, ugly, chopped.
Okay, sir, what's the question?
How do you expect to win this fight against such a bigger opponent?
Listen, Joe Rogan, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the size of the fight in the dog. Thank you very much. Thank you. And then I saw Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua, bro. Okay, guys, so I'm not doing this fight. I quit. I'm retiring. Because I don't care how many years of karate, taekwondo, pad thai, jujitsu, or teriyaki a kid takes. I can beat their ass easily. But I won't, because that's morally wrong and I have honor. Hey, everyone. I heard Chains talks to minors. What the fuck? And I heard he fakes all his stories. Man, I do not fake my stories, bro. Sorry, anyways, as I was saying, this story takes place in grade 7. It was a summer day, and it started off pretty slow. You know, me and the boys were just chilling at Bob's crib, playing a little Rocket League and whatnot until we got bored. And when me, Bob, and Billy get bored, it's a problem, bro. Because every time we were bored, we would do one of 5 things. Light public garbage cans on fire, ding-dong ditch houses, light more shit on fire, buy things from 7-Eleven, with the 100% discount, or climb our middle school, bro.
Yo, let's go let some garbages on fire.
Yo, I don't know if there's any left at this point.
Alright, let's ding dong ditch.
Man, I'm not really trying to do all that running right now.
Shit, should we climb Stickman Middle?
Yes. So we pull up on a scene, shiesties activated. We scan the area for witnesses, nobody. We identify all security cameras and move forward with the plan. So, Stickman Middle rooftop was about 20 feet up, far too high to reach. However, it had a playground with one of those spiderweb johns, and this playground was fenced off, and this fence is what we call the method. So one at a time, we climb up this metal fence, stand on top of it so we were just tall enough to jump and grab the roof, and we pull ourselves onto the rooftop. So Bob and Billy got up first. I jump and get my hands on the rooftop, pull myself up, and the view was insane, bro. Sun setting and everything. So me and the gang are sitting on the roof of our school. Bob brought some of those good old sweet heat Doritos, and we have ourselves a nice little romantic afternoon. When all of a sudden a car pulls up to the courtyard. A dude hops out of the driver's seat. 3 girls hop out of their whip. They're probably 19 or 20, and one of them looks up like, hey, what the fuck? Hey.
Yo.
Oh shit, how'd y'all get up there?
Shit, it's easy. I mean, we just climbed this fence. You want to try?
Yeah, okay, yeah. What do I do?
You just gotta stand on the right side of the fence.
Okay. Which side's the right side?
It's the opposite of left. Is this guy retarded?
Oh, okay, yep, okay, I got it. All right. Okay, now what?
Okay, yeah, just bring your feet up to the little crossbar, but be careful.
Careful? This shit's easy, man. I know a ton of 12-year-old girls who could do this.
Right, okay. Why does he know a ton of 12-year-old girls?
Okay, what do you think I do from here?
Dude, I don't think I know what to do.
Oh, shit, man. I don't think I know what to do either.
No, I'm saying I know. Like, damn, man, how is he so retarded?
Oh, I'm up, boys. Let's go.
Sir.
Yeah, let's go.
Anyways, what's y'all's names?
I'm Billy, that's Bob.
And I'm Chains.
BBC, is it? Yeah, my name's Cooper. It's nice to meet y'all.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man. You want some Doritos? So he just abandons the girls down at the courtyard, and we go back to our spot, sit down, and Cooper's vaping and shit. Billy's bumming a few hits. And I'm not gonna lie, he was a nice guy. I mean, you could tell he had a good heart, but God damn, did that motherfucker like yapping, bro. I think me, Bob, and Billy got off a total of 3 sentences, bro.
And so I was telling her, if you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Damn, that's crazy.
Bruh, for real?
Dead ass? I mean, bro yapped the day away. The sun went down. It was getting cold, so Billy was like,
Yo, y'all trying to head back?
yeah, bro, it's getting cold.
All right, yeah, yo, great conversation though, boys.
Right. So we all climb down the roof, make it to the courtyard, and say our farewells. Peace out,
Alright,
Cooper.
see you, bro.
Yeah, y'all have a good one, man.
We head back towards Bob's crib, and to get there, we gotta walk up this small path with a super steep uphill, and as soon as we get to the top of the hill, Billy stops. And he looks back. Yo, what's up?
I should have taxed his vape, bro.
What?
Yeah, like I should have finessed his vape. That shit was nice.
Bro, like you're not doing that. Let's go back to Bob's crib.
Say I won't do it right now.
Bro, you won't.
Bob, you know I would do that shit. Keep it a buck. Alright, watch this then.
So Billy, completely alone, walks back down the hill to the courtyard and starts talking to the dude through the driver's window.
Yo, Cooper, you think I can have one more hit for the road, bro?
Damn, man, you really came all the way back? You're a fiend, huh? Yeah, nah, I got you, man.
Bless.
And because me and Bob were up on this hill, I vividly remember we got like a bird's eye view of this shit. And obviously, y'all don't know Billy the way I do, but I was 100% convinced he did not have the balls to do this shit, bro. There was no way. Hey, Billy starts hauling ass, and instantly Cooper punches that bitch in reverse. And my heart dropped so fast. We had a bird's eye view of Billy running for his fucking life, and Cooper's right on his ass, and they are both headed right towards me and Bob, bro. So we take our head start and get our ass right back to Bob's crib. But Billy couldn't just run to Bob's crib and have Cooper knowing his address. So instead of taking the path to Bob's crib, this motherfucker runs straight into the prickle bushes, bro. Adrenaline pumping. He's powering through these bushes, getting cuts all over his arms, legs, face, until all that adrenaline crashes and he realizes he can't make it through to the other side. He was stuck.
Oh, nah.
You fucking idiot! Come back down here and give me my fucking vape!
So Billy walks back out of the bushes, walks over to Cooper, hands over the vape. The girls in the back are all laughing and pointing and shit. Billy's aura is decreasing by the second, and just as Billy cuts his loss and starts walking away,
Hey, yo, come back.
What?
Bro, the coil's missing from the vape. You owe me $70. I know what school you go to, man. You got a week to pay me back. Or else.
Billy not only lost all the aura he'd been saving up for 13 years on this earth, but now he's $70 in debt with 1 week to figure it out. So every day after that, Billy begs his mom for $10 for lunch money, $10 for pizza, $10 for school supplies until a week had passed and Billy had his 70 bones saved up. So as agreed upon, me, Bob, and Billy are posted up in the parking lot 1 week after the incident, and just as expected, Cooper pulls up. And this time he's got like 4 shorties in the car. Like, genuinely, how the fuck? So Billy hands over his life savings. Cooper pockets that shit, and with the most shit-eating grin I've ever witnessed, he mutters,
Hey, look, it looks like we got some pizza money for tonight. Am I right?
"Yes, look at this dumbass." Billy got scammed, bro. He got his shit rinsed. $70 could have bought this dude like 3 whole vapes, but I mean, truthfully, that's karma. And the moral of the story is, don't steal from people, but more importantly, just don't vape, bro. Yo, Billy just posted his first YouTube video ever. Go check that shit out.
Yes, sir. And I just posted a video of me and Chains talking about this story, the raw, uncut, unedited version. So click this link right here if y'all want to tap in. Click that shit.
Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit.
Man, way back when, there was a time when you couldn't catch anyone under the age of 30 chiefing a vape. Until one day at Vaporizer Laboratories, they were cooking up and made a flavor that would change the game forever. Cotton candy. Now this revolutionary flavor forced these grown-ass 30-year-old men to take a good look in the mirror and ask themselves,
Damn. What do I look like as a grown-ass man sucking on this goddamn cotton candy stick?
so they do what any responsible adult would do. They give it to their children. I mean, shit, kids love cotton candy. All of a sudden, business is booming for Vaporizer Laboratories, so they start cooking up even harder. Boom, Sour Patch Kids juice. Boom, applesauce juice. And boom, baby food juice. These babies will be sucking that shit like a soother. Kids' first words will be looking like, yo.
Oh my god, honey, Jackson's gonna say his first words.
Yeah. Oh, let's hear it. Yo.
Yo, Pops, well, let me bum a hit off that 50 Nick Guava Ice, G.
Yo, just wait till they drop that breast milk flavor, bro. Shit, these newborn babies won't even know what hit them. They'll be returning customers for life, which will probably be like 12 years max. Now, the reason I say all this is to let you know that vaping not only intruded my high school years, but also my years in middle school. I was first introduced to these bad boys at the ripe age of 13. And with a little bit of that good old peer pressure, I folded, bro. Like, what was I supposed to do, bro? Like not take the hit? No, I probably should not have taken the hit. But from that point on, I started doing a little dabbling, you know. I mean, as a 13-year-old, there's only one answer to someone asking, yo, dude, you want to try a hit of this blueberry guacamole milkshake ice flavor, dude? And that answer is abso-fucking-lutely, dude. And I was never a fiend or anything, but I will say, I popped a few ghosts and blown a few O's back in my day, but it had never gotten to the point of me owning a vape. Until one day. This story takes place way back in grade 7. Me and the boys were posted in science class dissecting cowballs or some shit when Mr. Principal burst through the door like,
Is Tessa here? Yeah, she's right there.
and I look at Tessa and she just tosses her vape over to her homie Kate. And I seen that shit clear as day, but Mr. Principal's old ass must have forgot to wear his contacts or something. Cause he runs a quick pat down on Tessa looking for said vape, but sure enough, he doesn't find it.
Miss Rhodes told me you were vaping in her class. Is this true?
No, I would never.
Okay.
And then the bell rang and everybody knew what that meant. It was nut break. Now I don't know who the fuck decided to name our recess nut break, but I will say most of the students understood that that shit was short for nutrition break. However, some kids took it a little too literally. Weird ass school, man. But this specific nut break, you best believe me and the boys weren't busting nuts or eating nutritional foods because Billy had something else on his mind. Yo, who's got you smiling like that? Who, me? Nah. It's nobody. Yo, wait, you got a crush on Tessa? What? Tessa? Me? Yeah. Yeah, I got a crush on, yeah. Oh, shit, go talk to her, bro. Talk to her. No. Bro, it's simple. She's new to the school. She's probably looking for some friends, so just walk over and introduce yourself. You're right. I'm just gonna do it. Yes, sir. Hey, did I just sell that shit? Yup. You did. Then the bell rings and we all go to PE class. Now in my middle school, your class was your class. You just have the same students and the same underqualified teacher teaching everything. Like, Lord knows Mr. Donaldson shouldn't be teaching PE, but shit. Here we are. And so while we're playing dodgeball, I'm trying to coach Billy on how to confess his love for Tessa, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was speaking straight out of my ass, bro. I don't know the first thing about confessing love. Listen, bro, I'm the expert when it comes to confessing love. All you gotta do is walk up with confidence, introduce yourself, and then ask her to be your girlfriend, bro. Okay, simple. Let's practice. Hey, Vanessa. My name's Billy, and do you want to be my girlfriend? Damn! And after the proper training, by the time lunch came around, Billy was prepared to do what had to be done. Alright, listen, bro. Whatever happens out there, me and Bob got your back. And remember, the worst she can say is no, bro. Alright, I'm ready. You got this. Hey, Vanessa. I'm Billy. I seen you in science class today, and you were looking very pretty. And do you want to be my girlfriend? Fuck no. She laughed, bro. She laughed in Billy's face. And he walks back to us with tears in his eyes.
She laughed at me, bro.
Well, at least you know what they say.
What?
If you can make her laugh and giggle, you can make the cheeks clap and
Not
jiggle.
right now, bro.
You're right. Too soon. Needless to say, that brother Billy went home that night, listened to Juice WRLD, and cried himself to sleep. Shit, the next day, Billy didn't even say a word, but I could hear Lucid Dreams on full blast in those earbuds. Man, it's a tough sight to see. Next thing I know, Mr. Principal bursts in the class talking about,
Alright, Tessa, in my office right now.
Now, I don't know why she was in trouble, but whatever she was accused of, she's guilty, bro. And she's also guilty on 1/3 degree count of breaking my man's heart. And as I'm busy praying on Tessa's downfall, I get a little tap on my shoulder like, psst, take this. Mr. Principal's looking for it and he's not gonna check you. Whose is it? It's Tessa's. Don't worry, it's safe with me. And it was safe with me. Cause that shit was now mine. The only way she could get it back is if she repaired my boy Billy's heart, and that just wasn't happening. And soon enough, Tessa comes back from Mr. Principal's office and she didn't say a word. We had nut break, nothing. We went to PE, nothing. And then we went to math class. And as I was chilling in math class, calculating the square root of pi and shit, I get a tap on my shoulder again. Psst, Tessa wants her vape back. Vape? What vape? The one I handed you this morning, you know, it was purple. Oh, that vape. Oh, yeah, no, I threw that shit in the bushes. So she reports back to the person who gave her the vape, and she reports back to the person who gave her the vape, etc., etc., until Tessa finds out, and she looks pissed. So she whispers to her friend, who whispers to her friend, etc., etc. What bush did you throw it in? Oh, the one out back. And to put it in perspective, the bush out back was fucking massive. It was this huge conglomerate of straight prickle bushes, and so pretty much her vape was gone, bro. And I went to sleep that night with a smile on my face, knowing I not only saved Tessa's lungs, but also Billy's heart. The next day I went to class, sat down with the boys as always, but something was different. Tessa and her homies were nowhere to be seen. I shrug it off and continue to make some groundbreaking studies in science class until I hear Billy like, bro, no fucking way. So I turn around to not only see Tessa and her friends waist high in prickle bushes looking for this vape, but I also see Mr. Principal forcing them to do it. Now this was truly a beautiful sight to see revenge play out this perfectly. Like Billy was sitting at the window the entire class watching him do a whole search party for this vape that was posted in my pocket. And just when I thought Billy couldn't get happier, the next day Tessa and her friends had to present a PowerPoint to the entire school on why vaping is bad. Vaping is bad because when the vape enters your lungs, well, it's not good for your lungs. Man, karma is real, because not only did Tessa understand how it felt to be laughed at, but the next day my friend came up to me like, can I use that vape for the day? And I wasn't using that shit, so I said, yeah, sure. And at the end of the day, you'll never guess what she told me, bro. Yo, you still got the vape? No, I threw it in the bush out back.
We are currently facing a life-threatening epidemic that is threatening the lives of many teens around the world. Oh, what's that? Yeah. Oh, okay. It has been brought to my attention that there's a new strain let loose that is infecting more teens than ever. The strain is propylene glycol formaldehyde. Street name, Guava Ice. So stay safe out there, and back to you, Linda.
What? Oh shit! Man, way back when, somewhere in Timbuktu, a Homo sapien found a plant by the name of tobacco, and for whatever reason, somewhere in this dude's caveman brain, he decided,
me. Smoke now.
And that he did. And as humans slowly evolved, smoking did too. And soon motherfuckers went from looking all old and wise, smoking these big old pipes, to soon smoking cigars on some mafia boss shit, which turned into cigarettes. Now back in the day, if you were stressing, Doc would prescribe you a pack of good old cigarettes. Sore throat?
Cigarettes.
Oh, you got a cough?
Here. Smoke a cigarette.
But after a while, people's teeth started looking all British and shit, so they decided, boy, I don't think these are healthy, innit? So we decided we needed to make cigarettes better, and you know what makes everything better? The letter E. Your mail's taking too long to come in? Email. Wait, what's that? You wanna play sports, but you're ass at every single sport? Esports. Oh, you got daddy issues? E-girl. So of course, when people realize cigarettes are killing them, e-cigarettes. Man, one thing leads to another and shit. You got yourself a Vaporizer Gen Y GTX box mod with 3 USB charging ports, a speaker, and a 6-inch LED touchscreen that can play Flappy Bird. Like, vaping is just getting a little too advanced, bro. Like, I remember one time I was chilling in the washroom with my homie Billy, and of course a motherfucker walks in with a vape. But this was no regular vape, no. This shit looked like a gadget straight out of fucking Star Wars. Yo, you want a hit? A hit? A hit of your iPhone? iPhone? This is that eSmoke FTX 763 3rd series, my boy. Watch this. Yo, did he just hotbox the whole bathroom in one hit? Yeah, yes the fuck I did. And
This shit's 100 Nick. Holy shit, where did you find 100 Nick? Yeah, I ended up mixing my 50 Nick guava juice with my 50 Nick blueberry ice, and it just kind of added up to 100. Bro, I don't think that's how it works. Shut up, my mom's calling me. Yo, fuck you, mom. And that was the moment I realized there really is levels to this shit. Level 1. Level 1 is the type of dude who isn't addicted, but he'll occasionally take a hit of somebody's device. But level 2, bro's borderline addicted, but he's still in the denial phase. Bro, are you addicted to vaping? Addicted? Nah, I don't even vape like that, bruh. Shit. Do 5 jumping jacks right now. Bro, what? That's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit. Level 3, the Fiend. This motherfucker is strapped up with some nicotine at all times, and even when he has a vape in his hand, this dude will ask for yours. And God forbid, if this Fiend loses his vape, this motherfucker will be stressing like he just lost his only child. A Fiend without a vape is the exact equivalent of one of these purple minions. Dude will be itching for that shit, and Lord knows what that man will do for a fix. Level 4, the Fiend who sells vapes. At this point, this dude's whole life revolves around vapes. In fact, I'm pretty sure they don't even breathe oxygen anymore. Like, in order to breathe, they need to inhale some chemicals that I can't even spell. Which honestly, it doesn't even say that much. Like, I can't spell a lot of shit, but what I'm trying to say is their bodies have just fully adapted in order to consume as much nicotine as possible. They breathe that shit, they drink the vape juice, and when they're hungry, shit, they just munch on the vape itself. And the worst part is they can't even run out of vapes. Like, shit, they are the plug. This motherfucker's just the CEO of getting high on his own supply. Like, dude is his own #1 customer. Level 5, this motherfucker, bro. Like, why do you need a LED touchscreen on your vape, bro? Like, you already have a phone. Wait. Did you just order that pizza from your vape? Shit. Where'd you get this from? And don't get me started on these flavors, bro. Like, tell me why these motherfuckers can make a vape juice and call that shit early riser. And that shit literally tastes like a Wednesday at 6 a.m. Like, what the fuck type of ingredients mixed together to taste like a Wednesday at 6 a.m.? But early riser isn't even the weirdest flavor on the market, because if you're feeling the family dinner vibes, you can get a rotisserie chicken flavor. Or if your breath is smelling nice and fresh, you could fuck that shit up quick with some garlic flavor juice. And they even got bacon. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that shit sounds fire as fuck. And lastly, now I don't even know if I can say this on YouTube right now, but shit, you can even get yourself some Worcestershire. Worcestershire. But regardless, I think we all know the home of nicotine, the eternal hot box, the communal vape sesh. It's the high school bathrooms, man. You walk into one of these joints and there's at least 15 dudes hotboxing that shit at like 10 a.m. You come in trying to take a piss and now you got a head rush. You walk over to the urinals, but it's so goddamn hotbox, you start pissing all over the walls. But shit, you can't even piss on the walls in peace, man. You got that one fiend coming over to you trying to suck your device dry, and dude's so down bad for that hit that's not the only thing he'd suck dry. And listen, you may be thinking, Chains, how do you know what you know about vaping? And that's a great question. Back in the day, I was a curious little George, man. And back in grade 7, I was chilling at my friend Becky's house. And when I walked into Becky's crib, I was nothing but an innocent, curious young man. But little did I know, I would leave Becky's crib far different than I entered. So you know, me, Bob, and Billy are posted in Becky's room, and I was sitting with Becky. So Becky asked me, have you ever hit a vape before? Hell no, I hadn't, but you know I had to play it cool around Becky, so I said, yeah.
Yeah, I do that shit all the time.
And so, of course, she passes me the vape. And honestly, I didn't think this far ahead, but I was in way too deep to come clean now. So I put that shit in my mouth, and I sucked the fuck out of it. Pause. And because this was the first time anything had made contact with my lungs beside oxygen, my lungs started malfunctioning. And I was coughing up a storm, and my cool guy cover was blown, but I had to see it through. Oh my God, are you okay?
This shit ain't nothing for a guy like me.
Guys, I think Chains is dying. And as I went on with my life, I would hit a device here and there, and eventually I even learned some tricks and shit. But one day, me and my homie had to run to catch a bus. And so we started running, but the homie doesn't even make it 100 meters, and he starts rolling on the floor, coughing up blood. And I was like, yeah, no, yeah, yup, yeah, no, fuck that. And you know, I